Listen up as Carl Perkins and Paul McCartney get together. Two old friends trading stories and songs.
And of course, blue suede shoes. I mean, you're a biggie. I mean, we had Elvis had done that, but the thing I always loved about it was your intro. Well, it's one for the money.
That's right.
Two for the show. You know, everybody else goes one for the money, two for the show.
I know.
Much hipper your beginning.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Oh, I did it in a club. I was in last summer, and the guitar player I was doing it, he knew your version, and he got so mad at the band because they did the Elvis version. Oh, serious.
You know a little guy by the name of Dave Edmonds?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right, I was over in your country back, a few years ago, and Dave put a little band together for me, and we did a little Easter special. And
was that the one George was on?
No,
that was something else.
This was another show. And I started to do blue suede. Well, see, I fell into the Elvis trap of doing it up tempo. And I looked around and he wasn't playing. I said, "Ain't you gonna play, boy?" He said, "Not until you do it like you do."
Do it the right way, man. That's right. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can do a little of that. You want to?
Yeah.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Go, cat, go. Step on my blue suede shoe. Yeah, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
Wait on my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. You do anything that you wanna do, but
Paul, lay off of them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
Give me a little bit of picking now.
My liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you wanna do, but baby, lay off of them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Yeah. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
That's the
Remember
famous.
that old
That's the famous one, man.
When I came to Sun Records in Memphis, there was a boy by the name of Elvis who just started. I was the second cat in there, and we didn't know what we were doing. We knew that some of the kids were liking what we were playing.
I suppose all you guys got it from the same place. You know, all those black guys, you know, playing that stuff, and you white guys picked it up.
That's
you know.
it. That's it. And then there was a black guy by the name of Chuck Berry who was picking up on some country things with, "Hey, Maybelline, why don't you be true? Maybelline, why don't you be true? Just start back doing the things you used to do." You know, Bill Monroe could have done that song. You know,
How would he have done it?
Huh?
How would Bill have done it?
Well, as I was motivated over the hill, saw Maybelline, the coupe de ville. They cat like a rolling on an open road. Ain't nothing out running down V84. Cat like looking like it's setting still. Caught Maybelline at the top of the hill. Maybelline, why don't you be true? I said, Maybelline, baby, please be true.
Fiddling it, yeah. You know, one of the songs used to thrill us then. I mean, Movie Mag.
Oh, you remember that thing?
Well, I mean, you know, we never kind of quite knew what these songs meant, you know, but I mean, that's such a great story, that.
Oh.
I remember you telling me there was, that was based in truth, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, really. See, growing up
Even
on
the shotgun
farm,
behind the door?
That's right. Yeah, I was struck on a little girl by the name of Martha Faye Johnson.
Yeah.
And I knew that her dad did have the shotgun behind the door. She was kind of wealthy, and I was an old poor boy, and I knew that he had two reasons. He didn't want me fooling around with Martha Faye.
Don't blame him.
And he wanted to practice shooting that gun, you know. But that little song was, "Well, let me take you to the movie, man, so I can hold your hand. Oh, it ain't that I don't your house. It's just that doggone man. And that double barrel behind the door, it waits for car, I know. So climb upon old Becky's back and let's ride to the big show.
Now, who's Becky?
Becky was the horse. I had an old horse.
You used to take the horse to the movies?
We'd ride the horse to the movies out back.
It didn't come in. It didn't come in. I wouldn't be surprised anything.
No. The horse didn't just come in.
It's great hearing that those were like real stories, because, you know, it just communicated itself so easy to us, that kind of thing. We were just kind of poor Liverpool kids, not really country boys, you know, but
Right.
you could hear it just coming through that these things were like true, you know. And you know the other thing where you do, "There made the world, he made it round. You're loving it to the sugar bugger, it's getting late." No, that's Lend Me Your Comb. That's Lend Me Your Comb. There's similar chords there.
Yeah.
I used to do Lend Me Your Comb.
Oh,
but
really?
the thing about it was, why we used to love it was this line we thought was like really like far out. Sugar bugger, it's getting late, because in England,
I know. I found out about it when I
That's,
came over in '64. That's when I met you guys.
yeah,
And
Abbey
you-
Road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you were the one who told me. You said, "Hey, they had to bleep that
I
out."
said, "Great, man, great. How did you dare do that?" He said, "What's wrong with it?"
I know.
Sugar bugger? He said, "Well, that doesn't mean anything where I'm from."
It
We're
does.
saying, "Wow, you controversial fool, you." But I love that. Lend me your comb. It's time to go home. I gotta confess, my hair is a mess. Daddy will shout,
Your mama will shout, "Let's come in the way we went out."
"Well, kissing you was fun, honey bun. Thanks for the day. Time's come to run, honey bun. Sugar bug, it's getting late.
Late till I straighten my tie. Lend me your comb. We gotta go home. You know, I used that chord progression
Yeah.
on that song, and a little later on, there was two guys came out with the name of the Everly Brothers. Who? Remember that? Wake up, little Susie. Yeah.
Yeah. There must have been a lot of that, though, cross fertilization, whatever you call it. you
Yeah,
know.
well, everybody was searching for their own identity of doing something, and we borrowed from each other through the years, you know, let's face it.
But I mean, I remember being there, you know, before the Beatles, before anything, where I was just as fans. You already had your career started, you know. But we'd be there, like I remember being in John's house, and someone would bring the record, and we'd just listen to that thing all evening, man.
Oh,
Sit there,
God.
play it at slow speed to get the words off it.
You mean you slow the record down?
It's What'd you say? What'd you say? I don't know. Lend me your comb, I think. Oh, it's great though, man. you know.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I still love all of those tunes. Whenever we jam with the band, you know, you tend to stay around this nice, simple stuff, you know.
You know, I was out there this afternoon doing your sound check, and I heard some Memphis sounds.
What were we doing?
Well, I'm sitting here wondering what a night spot sold my clothes. Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering what a night spot sold my clothes. I ain't got no matches, but I got a long way to go.
Let me be your little dog till your big dog comes. And let me be your little dog till your big dog comes. When your big dog gets here, watch this puppy dog run.
Cause I'm sitting here wondering what a night spot sold my clothes. Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering what a night spot sold my clothes. I ain't got no matches, Lord, I got a long way to go. Can you pick one?
Yeah, but
Get down now. Uh-huh. I hear you. show it out
Well,
now.
you know, I've got to show off sometime, Carl. I mean, I'll show the speed licks in
That
here, you know.
is great.
Again, with that song there, what's all that about? You know, I'm sitting here wondering, Matchbox holding my clothes?
Well-
Was that hole in my clothes or holding my clothes?
I'm sitting here wondering, will a matchbox hold my clothes? Because I am
Like a little suitcase?
Yeah, I'm a very poor man, you know. But really, I didn't know there was a guy by the name of Blind Lemon Jefferson had that song out. And my hand is to you, man. I had never heard that. The first time my dad came to Sun Records with me, he started singing a verse of that song. My dad was not a professional, but he said, you ought to do that Matchbox. And he started out, I said, well, I don't know it. So he said, well, I'm sitting here wondering what it was slow blues.
Oh, yeah?
But Jerry Lee Lewis was playing piano on this session, and he started with that riff. And Sam Phillips came out of the studio. He said, hey, man, do something with that
Gotta do it,
song.
yeah.
I like what
Yeah.
you're doing. And I just started making it up, really. So it was really never written by Carl Perkins.
Yeah,
I
but
just
so much of the
borrowed.
stuff then,
I
so much
know.
of the stuff just slid out of the black music,
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
it?
sure.
And,
the gospel feel that was
Yeah.
in that black gospel.
well, so I mean, I'd never heard things like "That's All Right, Mama" by anyone else but Elvis.
That's right.
But then later you hear,
You hear the
know,
original stuff.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
all the guys, you know, were singing that stuff. But I can't blame you for picking it up, man.
Oh.
Such strong stuff, all that, yeah.
But what you just told me about listening to those old Perkins records and slowing them down.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, we used to
Yeah.
just sit there. We'd have one record. You know, you'd often have to travel all the way across the town because you'd hear the legend. So-and-so's got a Carl Perkins record. You'd say, where's he live? Where's he live? What's the bus route? And we'd get on about 3 buses across town to there and get to that, to there, go up to his house. We hear, you've got a Carl Perkins record. He said, yeah, sure I have. We said, can we borrow it, please? You know, just for a day, man. Just while we get the records, just while we get the chords, the words and stuff.
Well, goes to show you never know who's listening and what they're thinking.
It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, I still love all of those tunes. Whenever we jam with the band, you know, you tend to stay around this nice, simple stuff.
Through my life, it seems like every 10 years you pop up with something that gives me a drive to keep going. I remember, I remember getting a phone call from you in 1981. You said, what you doing, boy? You said, can you come down to Montserrat? I said, well, if I knew where it was at, it would help. You sent me...
Somewhere in the Caribbean, just
Yeah.
just head this way, we'll
That's
find it.
right. And you sent me a ticket. But the great part of that to me was 8 wonderful days with you and your family. And the night before I left, remember a little song that I wrote?
I do.
You invited me in, and you treated me like kin. You've given me a reason to go on. You're my old friend. Thanks for inviting me in. My old friend. May this goodbye never mean the end. And if we never meet again this side of life, in a little while over yonder where it's peace and quiet, my old friend, won't you think about me every now and then? If I told you how I feel, son, it wouldn't seem so real. Our emotions, they're just now setting in. All I wanted you to know that wherever we may go, we can always be the best of friends. My old friend, thanks for inviting me in. My old friend, may this goodbye never mean the end. And if we never meet again this side of life, in a little while over yonder, where is peace and quiet, my old friend, won't you think about me every now and then? And I'll think about you, my old friend. Won't you think about me every now and then? Oh, beautiful.
That little picking thing. Remember, you used to show me a little fast little picking thing you used to
Oh, a little Les Paul thing?
do? Yeah, a very pretty little thing you used to do.
Let's see.
We'll go away for some time. We'll be here for a few hours, you know. We'll see you later. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your drum. Now this was echoed back then.
Boys on it. He's on it. Yes, sir. Oh boy. Thanks, Carl. Cheers.
God bless you.
Hey, man, a pleasure. Anytime. You know what I'm saying?
I love you.
Anytime, baby.